Peace is a 5-month program that we run for the Northern Hemisphere and for the Southern Hemisphere. We run it for the Northern Hemisphere from April to September, and for the Southern Hemisphere from September to December. So it's a program where we go through and we take you through all the steps of planning. And, why does it take so long? Well, here's the deal. Even though like we have probably the most open and go Waldorf curriculum there's still planning involved. Why is there planning involved? Well, because this is a method where you need it to live in you. And if it doesn't live in you, then it kind of comes off as dead when you pass it then to your children. So in order for it to live in you, you have to go through some proper planning. So with that, we go through this program every year. We've been doing it, I think this is year 4. I always did a planning program before that. But what I did about 4 years ago was I took all of the forms that I had sort of created for myself over the past, almost 20 years of planning and Waldorf homeschooling, and I put them all together in one space. So it doesn't matter what curriculum you use for this. You could use somebody else's curriculum. I won't get angry at you. Just come and plan. Nobody else has what we have with regards to planning for peace. We sort of take you through all the steps, starting with, understanding where you are with your knowledge with Waldorf. And if you're brand spanking new, you're really going to want to dive into these things. So we take you through where you are, what skills you probably need to try to accumulate before the fall or before school starts. We take you through all the planning process, from planning out the big chunks of the blocks down to planning the weeks within the blocks, and then each school week as well. So we do that over this period of time, and we lay it out in such a way that it allows you to not feel like you're cramming at the end. So, in Waldorf, we really want to have, especially for those first 3 grades, we really want to have those main lesson drawings done, or at least practiced by the time school starts. And I like to have at least the first 6 to 8 weeks, really and truly the first semester done, if at all possible. And so this gives you the time and the opportunity to do that. So we walk through this planner together, and we have a digital copy of it on our website. Also, if you purchase curriculum from us this year, you'll get a digital copy of Planning for Peace with your curriculum. So if you're planning to use our curriculum, you'll probably want to hop over and purchase that now, and you'll have a copy of Planning for Peace. It's in your files, and then you'll get also access to the Planning for Peace group. So the Planning for Peace group is where we'll be running the program, and the program is two Saturdays a month from now until September. Now, it's okay if you miss one, or maybe you're going on vacation, which we all hope we're going on vacation at some point when this is all over, right? But right now, nobody's going anywhere. So we do 2 weekends a month, and what we'll do is we'll go through each one, because it's broken up into months. So I'll show you. And if you're catching us on YouTube, we have other videos on Planning for Peace, so you can catch some more in-depth ones. But we start that first month with sort of ranking where you think you are with regards to things like holding the space and rhythm and your planning. Like, how do you think you did last year? And if you're brand spanking new, I want you to ask yourself, okay, what do I think it's going to take? Because it's going to take more than you think it is. So you should hop on and ask us questions if you have them. But we go through sort of understanding yourself, understanding temperament a little bit more in that first month. And then we break it down. We go through and do helping you understand where your time goes, helping you understand menu, getting all that done. We do all that in that first month, so that you really have the opportunity to really practice through the next few months. And it's a great time right now because you're at home. But even if you weren't, I have a lot of people that have said to me, Melissa, I just can't think about the future right now. And I'm just going to ask you to take a deep breath, because there's really nothing else to think about right now. Staying well and the future. And when we stop hoping and we stop believing and we stop having faith in the future, then that's when things start to end for us. And we don't want to crawl into that hole of depression and sadness. What we want to do is look forward to the future. So the way we've portioned it out is when you sort of join and go the route that we're taking, you'll have all of your planning done by the beginning of the school year. So ways that you can do planning for peace. Like I said, you can buy curriculum through us, and even if you buy a hard copy of the curriculum or you go and buy a hard copy of the planner, and you just shoot us your receipt, then we'll give you access to the digital portions of it. So there's one way. You can buy Planning for Peace through, you get it when you buy Thinking, Feeling, Willing, the monthly program. So that's $26. So you'd have access to the Planning for Peace journal there. And you can just print it out and pop it in a binder, which is what a lot of people do. And truly, it's a really good thing to do it that way, because then you have it year after year and you just print out what you need and put it in a binder, and you can add tabs to it for your kids. What I usually do with this one is I color code it for my kids. So I've got 2 kids at home these days, and I'll use washi tape on the pages that are Sam's and a different color on the pages that are Soraya's. So that will help me sort of keep track of it. I use this all the time. My notes don't end up going as deep as other people's notes because I've been at this for so long, but I utilize every ounce of this planner. Like I said, whether you use our curriculum or some other higher priced curriculum that doesn't have any training or support with it, I don't know why you would do that. But even doesn't matter whose you use, this process is an incredible process. So I highly encourage you to start thinking about your planning and come and join us for Planning for Peace. We'll have links in the description here so that you can, grab everything that you need. But again, if you're Thinking, Feeling, Willing monthly or lifetime member, you already have it. It's in Mom Lesson 6. So if you're a lifetime member, you can order a hard copy, and you can do that through, through the site. And if you want a hard copy and you're not a member of that program, you can go to our publisher site and you can order it, and then just send us your receipt and we'll get you access to it. It's a lot of fun when we plan together. We do group coaching calls over Zoom, and sometimes there's 20 people there, sometimes there's 80 people there, but we always stay until all the questions are answered. So what we recommend that you do is join, and I usually spend the first hour talking a little bit about what you should focus on for the month. And then if you feel like you've got questions that you want me to make sure that I answer, you can always email those to me and I'll answer them. You don't have to be there live. All Planning for Peace sessions are recorded, and then they're put in the Planning for Peace section of either Thinking, Feeling, Willing or the Planning for Peace group. So let us know if we can help you. I hope you have a wonderful week. And truly, it is an amazing planning system. We have oodles of people who have done it. I've never had one person go through Planning for Peace, do all the work and say, man, I wish I hadn't done that. Never. Everybody who does the work comes out on the other side changed. They come out on the other side with a better grasp of their rhythm, and a better grasp of what they're feeding their family, a better grasp of understanding the festivals, a better grasp of the curriculum itself, a better grasp of what it takes to create a beautiful lesson plan. So, it's my prayer that you'll come and you'll join us, and we'll have a good time. So I hope you have a good week. We'll see you soon. Bye.